Hey y'all, it's Trent Knox back again with another Postmates Fleet tip, number 7. In this tip, we're going to talk about the top 5 Postmates Fleet App Bugs. Okay? Before we get started, I'm going to go from full cam into the desktop view. I'm currently in my studio working on some things and getting prepared to get out there and hustle. Okay, just like you guys or those of you who haven't signed up yet. Okay, let's switch on over to it. All right, we're transitioning and we're here. All right, for those of you who have not signed up with Postmates yet or are considering it or are considering any type of gig economy job, head on over right here. I'll show you guys to facebook.com/Trent Knox TV slash jobs. And you can see I have it already right there. Okay. Then I've got a lot of, and I'm adding more gig economy jobs that you can sign up for and get involved in what's going on, in the gig economy. I just posted a new one. This one is for pool owners. If you've got a pool that you've got year-round that you're not always using, maybe you're retired or something like that, you got no kids, you can actually rent that pool to people called Swimply users, and they'll give you a little bit of cash per hour for signing up. It can be expected about $4,000 per year. Okay, and you got the link there. You got your Uber driver. Right now, you got a sign-up bonus of $325 guaranteed. Lyft is $1,000 after completing 130 rides. Then we've got Roadie, which is practically the gig economy of FedEx or like UPS. And then we've got DoorDash. Right now, earn $100 bonus after 200 rides or deliveries. And then we got Slice the Pie, which is online music review, online product review, fashion, children's or baby care. And then we've got Instacart, definitely right now. You can sign up there. That's making a lot of money. I'm making a lot of money there as well. And then you have Postmates, of course, last but not least. And you can earn up to $600 for the first 55 deliveries in Austin. And then the link is right there. So if you are new to this new Postmates gig economy, Postmates courier system, and you want to get signed up and get ready doing deliveries, earning extra cash, a little bit more income, then head on over here, scroll down, and then click this link right here. It's going to open up in a new tab. And then we're going to see right here, Trent Knox sent you an offer for guaranteed earnings, and then we're going to click this. Referral guarantee details. We guarantee you make at least $600 when you complete 55 deliveries or jobs within 30 days. Note that the details are quoted for Austin and vary depending on where you work. Good luck. As I said in a previous episode, and you can go back and check this out again. There are different markets and there are different guarantees for each area. Let me just I'll go over here and I'll Google Texas real quick, and I'll do this again. Let's go Postmates support Texas. Okay, and we'll go right here, Texas help, and then we're gonna scroll on down. As you can see, Austin from 1/4/19 to 3/31/19. This hasn't been updated yet, but I assume I'll show you. Check over. Let's look over here onto the app real quick, and I'll show you that it has been extended. So if you go to the view details in the app, it says they'll need to sign up using your code before 4/5/19. Okay. Let's go back, okay, and I'm gonna open up the menu now in the app. Okay, so complete 55 deliveries in 30 days and earn a $600, including incentives and tips. For Austin, for Dallas Fort Worth, complete 55 deliveries in 30 days and earn a guaranteed $600, including incentives and tips. Houston, complete 50 deliveries in 30 days, earn a guaranteed $550. including incentives and tips. San Antonio, complete 40 deliveries in 30 days and earn a guaranteed $450, including incentives and tips. Complete 25 delivery, or Colleen, sorry. Complete 25 deliveries in 30 days and earn a guaranteed $325, including incentives and tips. Waco, complete 20 deliveries in 30 days and earn a guaranteed $250, including incentives and tips. Lubbock, complete 25 deliveries in 30 days and earn a guaranteed $325, including incentives and tips. El Paso, complete 25 deliveries, 30 days, $325, including incentives and tips. McAllen, complete 20 deliveries in 30 days and earn a guaranteed $250, including incentives and tips. College Station, complete 20 deliveries in 30 days and earn a guaranteed $250, including incentives and tips. Okay, guys, now let's get into the episode here, which is the top 5 Postmates Fleet App Bugs right now. So once you get signed up, or if you've already been signed up, you will have to deal with these issues. And now I posted a review in the fleet under the Google Apps, and then remember, this is on this app that I'm currently talking about is on the Android device. And now the bugs vary depending on what, but they're pretty similar on Apple, iOS, and Android operating systems. So what I said was, there are a lot of bugs with this app. Mainly the support functions aren't always working when online. Okay, so let's go back to the Postmates app. When you get a delivery, when you're online, it will pop up saying you've got a delivery and you accepted it. When you go and you accept that delivery and you start doing your delivery, and let's say something goes wrong while you're on the delivery, it's not a prepaid delivery, it's not a pre-ordered delivery, it's not, well, it could be a pre-ordered delivery. Let me stop right there. If it's not a prepaid delivery and it's anything else, then something may go wrong, because when it's prepaid, the responsibility depends upon the restaurant mostly, because often the bag will be sealed and you don't want to open that bag and dig into the people's food. So the bag's sealed, good to go, drop it off. If there's any issues, the customer can contact support. Support will contact the restaurant and they'll dispatch someone new. However, if it's anything else but prepaid and it's pre-ordered, it's to call to go, it's order on arrival, drive through, whatever other thing, walk up, whatever may be the situation, okay? If they don't have what that person, the customer, wants, you'll go to support, it'll say contact customer. Often, though, there will be no contact customer. And there's no way to contact support, because within the app, you have 2 options. You either can say prohibited items. It'll vary. It'll vary based on what options are available. And many times the opportunity to contact the customer is not there. So then you have to cancel the delivery. And unfortunately, there's no direct way to do that. There's usually need to go offline, which will cancel the delivery as long as you haven't picked it up. There's sometimes, let's say there's something that happens and the order is damaged along the way. The order's damage is not always there. It varies from time to time. The support functions will appear there or will not appear there, and there's no way. And often, sometimes it'll allow you to indicate that you need to be contacted by support. And then support will be able to contact you, but you can't directly call support. There's no customer service number for fleet partners, and that's just what it is. There's no way for you to directly contact them unless you contact them by email, but that will be 24 to 48 hours to get in contact with them. So this is an issue. I hope that this is resolved in future updates to the Postmates Fleet app, but that's the number one issue that you'll run into as a Postmates Fleet courier or partner. let's look at the number 2 issue. Secondly, the order details before accepting the delivery don't work on every vehicle setting. Okay, so I was talking to you guys in a previous episode, the first episode, about this right here. Sorry, let me go back. Pardon me. Okay, so you're gonna click this up in the top, your profile image, in order to get to this. As you could see, let me go back again. So, boom. Click the menu button up here in the left top corner. Then click your profile image. Then go down to vehicles, and you'll have your opportunity to check your vehicle. When you first sign up for Postmates, you'll need your insurance, your state vehicle registration, and a driver's license, as well as all the information pertaining to your vehicle. Okay? And you'll have to sign up with those 4 things in order to be able to deliver with a vehicle. Okay? Not a bicycle, obviously. You don't need anything particular for that. A car, motorcycle you will. Foot you will not. Scooter you will not. Truck and van. These options I am not very familiar with. So if you're out there and you want to, comment on this video below in the comment box below, talk about what you're currently doing with the truck and van vehicle settings on Postmates. I appreciate that. Thank you. And then, so when I was first doing Postmates, I had selected car as my vehicle setting because I signed up with everything and I was driving around doing Postmates deliveries until I ran across a video on YouTube. I forgot who this was. I apologize for not mentioning you in the first video, but this is my shout out to you for informing me about this. He said, when you're on the car setting, it does not give you order details prior to accepting the delivery. Now, this is important if it's not a prepaid or pre-ordered delivery. And sometimes when it's a prepaid order, it will still be an issue. It'll still be an issue because the pre-ordered deliveries at some restaurant locations are not pre-ordered. They'll just have the name of the customer, but for some reason, maybe the iPad or the tablet for the Postmates partners isn't functioning correctly, or it's not set up at the particular location, so they're unable to receive the order. So then you have to go in, you have to order on arrival because you weren't aware that order hadn't been ordered already. So this is a big concern, okay? And especially if it's a large order, because then you're having to wait additional time, which is cutting into your time efficiency toward your guarantees. So let's look at this. So I started off doing car, and he said, look, car doesn't give you order details, but if you switch to scooter, it's the same as being in the car because scooters go the same distance. But you get the and this doesn't apply to motorcycles either, is that you get the order details prior to picking up the order at the pickup location. So this is really this is a big advantageous for you as a Postmates fleet partner, because if it's not prepaid, it's not pre-ordered, it's order on arrival, call over the phone, order on arrival, drive through, or walk up, anything at the end is going to be extremely important you know what you're picking up. Because if it's a small order and it's going to take a very long time to pick up, you'll do that because you got to manage your time wisely when you're doing these guarantees. These guarantees only last from 5 to 9 p.m. in the evening and from 11 to 1:30 during the morning. So you want to make sure that you get your time tight and efficient in order to maximize your earnings with Postmates. Okay, so that's the second the second biggest bug that's currently going on in this app. Thirdly, there's no weekly earnings summary in the app. This is an issue because check it out. We'll just look at my earnings, for instance. We're going to go up here. We're going to X out the year of vehicles. We're going to go back to the other menu area, and then we're going to go down to view deposits and view all. I don't have any issue showing you the type of money that I'm earning here. I have 800 deliveries. I've gotten paid out $8,659.81. This is just be warning that you keep a good record of what you've earned, because you're gonna need to put about, this is earnings all time, so it's 2018 when I started and 2019, but about 10 to 15% of this needs to be saved for paying for Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, and income tax. So you need to make sure that you're saving 10 to 15% of this. So about $800 there for that, roughly, because you don't know what you're going to be making at the end of the tax season. Sorry, I'm just scrolling on down for some reason. I don't know why I was doing that. You're going to be needing to basically make sure you're keeping your mileage on your vehicle. You're going to be needing to make sure that you keep your food costs. Make sure that you're doing a lot of things. I highly recommend utilizing this app called Stride, and I'll kind of show you guys that at another time. So, boom. I'm currently on the deposit screen right here, and there's payouts right at the bottom, processing payouts. But where is the weekly guarantee summary? In order for me to know week by week what I need to put away for taxes, what I need to know, and I need to be able to be mobile. I need to be versatile. I need to be able to get out there, hustle, be able to, put in my information, get going, understand what my income is, see what my P&L is, profits, losses for you guys, and understand what my ROI, return on investment, is for doing Postmates. I need to be able to monitor that on the go. Postmates is an on the go gig economy job opportunity. Postmates, by not providing this, is limiting the success of the fleet partners. And I hope that this is fixed in an upcoming patch or whatever needs to be done to get this fixed. Let's go back over to here. So that's the third issue with this app. Fourthly, there's no referral history in the app to track the progress of the people you've referred. This is important because the income that you're making from Postmates Fleet deliveries is as much as important as the income you're making from referring new Postmates Fleet couriers. The reason why this is because this is a business. Fleet by Postmates is a business. You are trying to make money as an independent contractor. You don't work directly for Postmates. The people that work directly for Postmates, you will see the careers. If you go to the Postmates career section, you can see who works for, or about us, you can see who works for the company. Okay, those people are employed. They have health insurance, they've got dental, they've got vision, they've got 401k, they've got benefits. They're being taken care of by the company. You are your own company as a Postmates Fleet Courier. You own your own business, and you are an independent contractor. Postmates has contracted with you to utilize your services, your company's services, to do the job. And this is a highly important thing for you to understand, because a lot of us, and I made this mistake when I started doing gig economy jobs like Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, all of these different things. I started off by using my personal social security number, my personal banking, my personal car, everything was personal. I didn't get business insurance. I didn't get business car insurance. I didn't open a business banking account. I didn't get an EIN. I wasn't properly doing this job the correct way in order for me to write off all the business expenses that go into doing this job. In order to write off my food cost, write off my fuel cost, write off my depreciation of my vehicle, to write off any upgrades, cell phone, the cost of my cell phone, all the expenses that go into running the business can't be written off at the end of the year, okay? In order for you to kind of manage your business as it's growing. You know, maybe this is a side hustle for you guys, but this is a primary hustle for 99% of people. Because either they wanted to change their career, they wanted to, they were, unemployed, they had no idea what they wanted to do with their lives, so this was easy. There are a lot of reasons, and good reasons, great reasons, for starting work with gig economy jobs. The issue is there's not a lot of education behind, there's not a lot of people out there that are providing this type of education for no cost. You need to, the type of education like this, you'd have to go get your associates in business, your bachelor's in business, in order to understand what a P&L, an ROI, marketing, advertising, all of these things, accounting, finance, all these things are, in order to capitalize off of something that people degrade at times and people hold in high regard, like gig economies, rideshare, food delivery, babysitting, dog watching. There's a lot of different opportunities in the gig economy field. That's just one of the. That is the fourth issue, is because we as gig economy workers need more gig economy workers in order for the customers, which we are also customers, because I often use DoorDash for delivery of my food because it's the fuel cost and a lot of things that go into actually doing the job can be reciprocated. Oh, whoops, just hit my microphone. Be repurposed back into the system so that we're continuing to build off the top of it. You know what I mean? And the more deliveries, the more opportunity for us to earn. Okay? Perfect. Okay, fifth. And this is the fifth, and I've got a ringer for the sixth. Okay? Fifth, there's no dark mode. This kind of frustrates me. Any app in 2019 should have the ability to go into dark mode and have a blue light filter, because we don't need to be distracted while driving, and a bright light shining in your face during the evening, just blistering into your eyes, is going to hurt your effectiveness long term. So if they want to contract our services from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. for a guaranteed amount of money, they should be providing us with the best foot forward for working in this industry, which is gig economy. Okay? And it's frustrating when we see when we see apps like that are kind of just a little bit behind the curve in 2019. It's not just gig economy apps. It was YouTube for a while. It was Twitter. It was all these apps that didn't have dark mode. Dark mode is an essential thing for apps in 2019. And this is very frustrating that it's not there. Okay, the ringer. 6, on occasion, and I think this might actually be number 2, but it doesn't always happen. It's sometimes okay. 6, on occasion, the bonus guarantees progress bar will disappear from the app. And this, I've heard in the Postmates groups that this is one of the most frustrating things, because you'll get to Sunday evening. Guarantees start on Friday, and they last till Tuesday evening. You'll get to Sunday, and you'll be like, somehow the bonus guarantee progress bar disappeared. Here, I'm just going to update this. Progress bar disappeared from the app. So now you did like something like, I don't know, 15 deliveries, but now you got to go back into the deliveries tab. Let me show you guys how they do that. You have to go back into going back here from deposits. We got to go scroll down here. We got to go down here to deliveries in the quick links, and we've got to count the number of deliveries you've done since Friday. So I'm counting, and I'm thinking, okay, I've done this, that, and the third. So I've gotten to 15, but now the gig progress bar is gone. So now I'm counting up to get to 35 or 45, or whatever the particular weekly guarantee is. And then it's frustrating. This is something that needs to be fixed. And I don't know when that's going to be the case. I don't know how long that's going to take for them to fix it, but that's that. Also, as you can see on the outro here, I'm just going to talk about delivery earnings. You can see that this is the benefit of doing Postmates. You can see there are quite a few deliveries here that still haven't been tipped out by the customer. But the good thing about this is that once these customers go back and they order another delivery, they'll be prompted to place a tip for the delivery. And you know, that's really advantageous for us as Postmates fleet couriers. So on the outro here, let me recap. We have the number one issue with the Postmates Fleet app as a bug is that support functions aren't always working when online. The number two, the order details before accepting a delivery. A delivery don't always work or don't work on every vehicle setting. Thirdly, let's see here. There's no weekly earnings summary in the app, in the Fleet app, I should say, because you never know. People might mistaken that for the Postmates app. Fourthly, there's no referral history in the app to track the progress of the people you've referred. Fifth, there's no dark mode. And sixth, on occasion, the bonus guarantee progress bar will disappear from the app. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys for tuning into this episode. I hope that it provided you with some insight into either getting started with Postmates, with what your progress is already working with Postmates, and how we can kind of improve toward future iterations of the Postmates Fleet app. And I'd like for you guys to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell for future Postmates Fleet tips. And then if you want to follow me out on social media, it's pretty much Trent Knox TV on all social media platforms, and also either that or Trent Knox. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Have a great day. Best of luck. I wish all of you in your gig economies multiple batches and high income guarantees. And also, I wish you the best with the delivery fees. Not the service fees, delivery fees. All right. Catch y'all later.